And now let's get back to our fitness segment. You know, we talk about this a lot. How many times have we heard, oh, I threw my back out and I can't come into work? Well, even when you did, you still came into work. But we all heard about it. Yeah.
I was whining, wasn't I? Well, a strain can cause you to take some sick days off oftentimes. I mean, a bad back is just the worst. Joana Canals heard about a local radio DJ who has that very problem and how he's overcome it. Good morning.
Yes, guys, I was on the radio Monday morning with the Alice crew over at Alice 105.9, and I was just driving one morning a couple months ago and heard that their DJ Howie was in bed because of back issues. So I did a radio intervention, and I found that things were much worse than I imagined.
The other day I had an episode at the grocery store because I was holding my bags the wrong way. I mean, it's simple everyday things in life that will literally put me out of commission for weeks at a time.
With you, you're poor Howie. Well, he says doctors have been recommending stretching and core strengthening for years, but he's never tried it. Ah, lazy guy. He says he's not the type of person who will go to the gym and sit through an hour class. So right there in the studio, we gave him some simple exercises that he can do even during commercial breaks that will really strengthen that back. Now today we are live at 24-Hour Fitness with Dominic, and we're going to show one of the basic tips that I gave to Howie. He sits I showed you how he sits. Sits like this during his whole show. And this is how most people sit when they're doing their office work. So Dominic, what does that do to the back?
Puts a lot of pressure on the lower back. It's not activating your core muscles, and it's actually making things worse because your spine and your low back is trying to take all of the work and your abs aren't doing anything, so it's just going to keep compounding and compounding until something breaks.
You could go on and on about it, right? He's already feeling his back. Yeah. So I want people to do this today at the office. I want you to envision some crazy glue on your upper back and paste that to your seat. If it reclines, maybe not such a good idea, but we really want to open up that chest, open up the shoulders, align the head, and just fixing your posture is going to make your back feel better, right? Aren't you feeling much better?
Actually, I do. I breathe better and I feel better. Now I'm energized.
All right, we have a little more on DJ Howie over at Alice coming up in the next hour, but we fixed his back with posture, and then we're going to show you some more.
All right, Fox 31's Joana Canals, thank you very much, and Dominic as well, of course.
Well, time for Spotlight on Fitness. Last hour, we showed you how fitness instructor Joana Canals made a house call to the crew over at Alice 105.9.
Right, and one of their morning DJs, Howie, has been having some back issues. So Joana went on air with Howie Monday to show him some new moves. And she's live now at the 24-Hour Fitness in Inglewood with more of his story. Joana?
Hey guys, Dominic, turn around. We really don't want to see your face right now. We're talking about this, the lower back people. So many people have back issues these days. And we visited Howie over at Alice 105.9 on Monday. And even a guy who wakes up at 2 a.m. can take those baby steps to a healthy back.
I'm willing to do some exercise and stuff, but it has to be, you know, on my own terms.
Alice 105.9 DJ Howie is one big pain in the back.
I have some degeneration of the bones in my back. It's a hereditary thing. My mom has the same thing. I'm like Jane Fonda.
I've been trying to get him to do yoga for 2 years now, and he won't do it because it's a girl thing.
A house call to the Alice studios showed posture is a problem during the 5-hour show.
I call this the figure eight.
He's having fun, not slouching, and working his core at the same time. Okay, and we're going to see how flexible you are. And we also found that tight hamstrings are contributing to the back pain. I gave him some simple stretches he can work into commercial breaks. How do you feel?
Oh, that feels great. It really does.
Honestly, I think when Howie puts his mind to something and he gets into it, he can do it. He's lost a ton of weight.
Yeah, I've known Howie for several years. He doesn't do physical activity.
That is motivation enough for me right there, just to prove him wrong. If there's only one thing I get out of this whole thing, Joana, is to prove him wrong, then it's mission accomplished. So we'll see it. We'll see him in a couple of weeks, and you'll see the difference.
Howie, I think you can do it. They were making me laugh so hard the whole time, I really didn't sound very credible on the radio. It's this laugh, it just kept going. But we're talking back issues. It's about strengthening and stretching, right, Dominic?
Of course, yes, exactly.
Okay.
So we want to strengthen the abs, and we want to stretch out the lower back so that all the force, everything should go into your abdomen. And a lot of people don't do that just because of posture, just like we were talking before. So
yeah, we talked last hour about posture. Also, I like to talk about the puzzle. Front abs, obliques,
Right.
and the back. You got to work it all to have a strong core. So I'm going to show you one exercise I gave Howie. Go ahead and lay down. You can do this at home. It's very basic if you're taking baby steps like Howie. So I'm going to have him lay down, align his neck, and raise your right arm and your left leg and hold. We're not thinking lifting and height. We're thinking lengthening, and you want to keep both hip bones on the mat. And now go to the other one. It's very easy, and Howie said he really felt this in the back and in the glutes. You got to squeeze that tushy, and then when you get to a higher level, lift everything for me, Dominic. There you go, and you hold 3, 2, 1. And of course, that you apply that after you do your abdominal work. You can come back up now, Dominic. But it's such a common problem, and I had so many people come up to me Monday after I did the radio segment saying, I have the same problem.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, it's one of the most common ailments in the United States, so.
That's why most people come into the gym.
Right, exactly.
All right, so good luck, Howie. We know you can do it, and I'm going to check up on him and do a follow-up.
That is awesome to see how that really can work. And you help so many people, Joanna. That's such a good deed you do.
Oh, thanks,
Yes, it
Shaw.
is.
I love you.
We love you
Through
too.
television, radio, she's spreading the word around
Yes.
Colorado, making sure everyone's healthy and strong.